Welcome back to the Statesman Review, where we summarize the biggest news stories in this week's issue of the Indiana Statesman and preview future coverage. As always, I'm your host, Connor Brownfield. We begin today with Count It Out, a documentary that screened on Monday at the Cunningham Memorial Library. Count It Out is about the role of mathematics in modern society and was created with the help of the Indiana State University Mathematics Department. After the screening, members of the Mathematics and Political Science departments led a group discussion about the film, the way math is currently taught in K-12 education, and the impact of math on government and politics. Students were also allowed to ask questions of the faculty that participated in the film, which has won several awards. Moving on to President Mike Godard, who traded his suit and tie for a chef's apron at Georgia's Cafe on Tuesday. Godard worked alongside the Georgia staff to prepare pancakes, wraps, breakfast sandwiches, and other dishes for Indiana State students. The collaboration drew a large crowd, and the students that the Statesman spoke to said they appreciated Godard finding new ways to connect with students, and that the food was delicious. Godard said that he learned a lot from Georgia's owner, George Issa, who he called an Indiana State legend. Next up are the Sycamore Bands, which celebrated their 100th anniversary this past week. The primary celebration was held last Friday and included speeches from Indiana State's current band directors, members of the university administration, and state government officials. State Senator Greg Good and State Representative Tanya Pfaff presented a joint resolution honoring the history and legacy of the Sycamore Bands, while state alumni Don Dudenine spoke about the importance of providing funding and scholarships for students in music. The celebration also included a performance from members of the current lineup of the Marching Sycamores. We end today with Give to Blue Day, which is happening next Wednesday, April 9th. Give to Blue Day is Indiana State's biggest fundraising day of the year. It accepts donations from a variety of programs, including the Indiana Statesman. There are a lot of reasons to support the Statesman on this Give to Blue Day. For one, increased funding allows us to spread more important information to Indiana State students and the Terre Haute community. It leads to benefits like increased safety, increased sense of community, and increased awareness of what's happening around us. It also provides great opportunities for student media that we would not otherwise have, such as running our weekly video coverage. Giving to the Statesman also shows support for print media and local journalism, two important industries that spend their time waiting for a second chance, in which the Statesman is trying to keep alive. We're covering a lot and we're starting some exciting things, but there's always some reason to feel not good enough. We can always do more to improve the Statesman in Indiana State, make up for what we lack, so please consider giving to the Statesman on Give to Blue Day. More details on all of these stories, as well as some great stories that we didn't have time for in today's video, can be found in this week's issue of the Indiana Statesman. Pick up a copy, and be sure to visit our website, indianastatesman.com. Also, be sure to follow our social media pages, listed below, because our amazing social media team is putting out some tremendous content. In the meantime, thank you for joining me today on the Statesman Review. I'm Connor Brownfield. Take it easy.